Sometimes the world of fake Pokemon cards can be even more exciting than the real thing. You just never know what you're going to encounter. At first glance, these cards might look real, but they're far from it. Believe me when I say these fake cards have some seriously crazy artwork and abilities, and who knows what else. So get ready for fake Pokemon cards like you've never seen. What's up guys, Vidcomon here, and welcome to the next episode. And that's enough of an intro. I, for one, am super excited to see what surprises these fake cards have in store for us today. But first, we've got to go ahead and order them. Okay, so I'm on a website called AliExpress. We're buying these things straight from the factory in China. And so far, everything either looks extremely legit or extremely fake. There doesn't seem to be a middle ground, does there? Now, let's go ahead and search for a booster box specifically. Right away, this listing here is clearly fake. Booster boxes are not this wide, nor are there 4 different versions of Evolving Skies, or any set for that matter. Although I've gotta say, this is actually kind of cool. Maybe Pokemon should take notes from these fake cards. Okay, so here we go. This one's got 344 sold. Looks pretty legit, right? Let's take a look at some of the reviews here. Okay, these people seem to be pretty happy. This person says extremely high quality, and that's what I like to hear. And these do look pretty legit actually. Maybe we could be getting real boxes. Nope, I spoke too soon. Fake. These people are frauds. Do not buy from them. This is illegal. Well, it seems like this person may have been scammed. Perfect. Add to cart. Guys, take a look at this one. 5,000 plus sold. 300 VMAX cards, and for only $14? That sounds like a great deal to me. Although, to be honest, I think these prices are a bit more my style. So let's go ahead and add 100 VMAX cards to our cart. So I'm scrolling here, and take a look at what I found. A Moonbreon. Are you kidding me? Down from $650 to only 50 cents? Well, that's not a deal we could possibly pass up on, can we? And wow, people seem to be loving these too. This guy refuses to pay hundreds of dollars for a card. I gotta agree with you there. And this guy says best repudiation ever. Not sure what that means, but that's good enough for me. Add to cart. And would you look at that? On the same listing, they've got so many expensive cards. These are some really great deals. I think I might have to go on a bit of a shopping spree here. And guys, take a look at this. I found every single full art waifu card you could ever possibly want. Except for Guzma. Not sure what he's doing here. But anyways, we definitely don't need any of these. So it seems we may have a slight problem here. I think I went a little trigger happy, thinking these were such a great deal, but it turns out this $4 promotion I have only applies to one item, so our 50-cent cards have suddenly become $5, which makes these a little less of a great deal. Alright, so I've narrowed it down to just the bare essentials. Not sure what that Lillie's doing there, but our total is looking a little less intimidating to my wallet, so let's go ahead and place our order, and I'll see you guys in about a month when these arrive. Alright, so everything is finally here, and actually it's all on time, so I'm pretty impressed with that. This smaller one here is our 2 Umbreon VMAX cards, the Moonbreons, and of course our Lillie, so we'll save this one for the end. Make sure to stick around for that. I'm actually really curious to see how these look. And inside this big one is another big one. I'm guessing this should be our booster box. As well as a tiny one, which, if that's our booster box, this should be our 100 VMAX cards. So I think we'll start with those, that is, the VMAX cards. If you remember, 5,000 plus people bought these, and from the product page, it looked pretty cool. So let's see for ourselves. And here we go. So right away, this is actually some pretty cool packaging. Honestly, I would have expected something a lot more basic, but we got a pretty epic looking Gyarados VMAX right here on the front, and I'm not complaining. Actually, as we continue flipping this around, it kinda reminds me a little bit of a deck box. And you know what? It doesn't look too far off from something the Pokemon Company might actually release. I could totally see myself buying something like this in the stores. But let's go ahead and crack this thing open. And inside are, of course, our cards. That's actually quite a lot. I can barely even hold all of them, so I think we'll start off with just half here. And I mean, right away, these look so wrong. That is definitely not the right holo pattern. I think real VMAX cards have it diagonally. And also, it's just missing the texture entirely. If you guys want to learn exactly how to tell if your Pokemon cards are fake, I'll have a video up very soon, so that'll be the first link in the description, but I don't want to bore you guys too much by going into too much detail here. Ooh, we got a Charizard VMAX here. I believe that's the one from Champion's Path, I think. And that is a very expensive card. You can see the missing holo texture is extremely obvious here though, and it's literally just pure holo in the background. But still, really cool card. You can't go wrong with a Charizard. But we'll keep going through these though. We got a Celebi, one of my favorite Pokemon, Blaziken, Calyrex, and you know what? This might sound a little weird to you guys, but these cards have like a weird smell to them. You guys can't tell obviously, and it's hard to describe, but these smell like fresh paper almost right off the printing press, straight from the factory. But anyways, continuing to go through these, and wow, you can especially tell with this Corviknight here. There is no texture at all. It just looks so blank. That is so strange to see. Man, the texture really makes these rainbow rare cards, doesn't it? Oh yeah, especially with this Calyrex, you can see it's just so empty there in the background. And it just keeps getting worse, doesn't it? Those blank backgrounds are not it. But I guess they're all going to be like this, all the rainbows. I guess I didn't expect anything else. We did order 100 VMAX cards though, and I suppose these are still VMAXs, so I guess we'll be getting a mix of standard and rainbow cards. Also shiny. I did just see that Centiskorch back there. But anyways, we got a Slowking here, Metagross. I think I'll just start speedrunning these here. We are nearly at the end of our first stack. We are getting some more shinies here though. And oh, here's our shiny Charizard VMAX. This is the one from Shining Fates, I believe? I don't know. It's tough when they're all pretty much the exact same artwork, just different colors. But this is a super nice card. I think I prefer it over the rainbow one we saw earlier. But anyways, some more shinies. And here's our last one. But these cards, you know what? I'm only feeling it now that I'm holding just one, but these are really thin. Like it's made up of just one single sheet of paper. The backs as well, you can see something fishy is definitely going on here. Alright, so onto our second stack here. And right away, this Greedent, not sure what's wrong with this one, but this is super off center. If you look closely, that bottom left corner is not even rounded like the others are. Just completely sharp, completely miscut. If we take a look at the back, yeah, you can definitely tell here. Look at that, it's so off center. If you thought real Pokemon cards were bad, these fake cards actually have zero quality control. So cut to future me, just taking a look at the cards after filming, and man, was this Greedent done dirty. Look at this. It might be a bit hard to see, but there is a giant crease right along the entire right side. Not sure what happened there. And also on this left side, you can still see that little paper nub where they ripped this guy apart from the sheet. Yeah, not sure what happened to this Greedent. This guy sure is scuffed. But let's be honest, who really cares about Greedent, right? If this had to happen to one card, I'm glad it was him. Actually, that may have been a little mean, right? I'm sure there are some Greedent fans out there, so if that's you, leave a comment down below and I will apologize to you personally. Also, tell me why, because I'm curious. But oh, okay, this is something I haven't seen before. That's actually really cool. Okay, so these fake cards are redeeming themselves just a little bit. That's what I like to see. A custom Charizard VMAX. This card is definitely not official, but also looks really cool. I love that blue. That just looks so sick. I hope they include more of these. Now I'm looking forward to them. Of course, these don't exist, so the only way to get them is through fake cards. With these other VMAXs, I mean, these are just objectively worse versions of the real cards, but not with those custom ones, so let's hope we can see some more of those. But anyways, it seems like we've hit a bit of a rainbow vein here. That is a lot of blank holo shine. Ooh, Celebi. Like I said, Celebi is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, but this is not doing him justice. Oh, another custom Charizard. Let's go. Wow. Okay, this one is sick. That Charizard is just engulfed in flames. That's so awesome. But honestly, these don't look like official artworks at all. There is quite a difference. Ooh, okay. Looks like we've got both of them. A standard and a rainbow version. Now that is pretty cool. What do you guys think about that? The rainbow looks pretty cool, but I don't know. What do you guys prefer? The regular version or the rainbow version? Personally, I think rainbow cards are cool, but they tend to strip away a lot of the artistic vision. Wash away all the color and shading and just replace it with that rainbow. But that's just my opinion. The rainbow one is still very cool. And another custom Charizard. Nice. So this seems to be the rainbow version of this other one. I have it here somewhere. Where is it? Okay, here it is. I found it. It was buried there a little bit, but we got it. So this is the rainbow version of that. And you know what? Again, I have to say, I think I prefer the regular one, but the rainbow one, still very cool. Still off-putting missing that texture though. But let's go ahead and continue here. More rainbow cards. Grimmsnarl, Toxtricity. Inteleon. Okay. So there's the 3 Galar starters actually. We got the Inteleon, Cinderace, and Rillaboom. Pretty cool. We'll just continue flipping through these though. Just a bunch of regular VMAX cards. And oh, okay, that's a pretty cool one. Gotta love Rayquaza. And that is pretty off-center actually. Nice card though. And nice! For our last card, we got another Charizard VMAX, completing the trio of the Charizard artworks. That is pretty cool actually, but I'm starting to think the makers of these fake cards may have a bit of a bias towards Charizard. Not confirmed at all though, that is just a thought. But very nice. This is actually the chase card from Darkness Ablaze, so not too bad at all. Alright, that was pretty fun. We ordered 100 VMAX cards, and we got them. This is actually so much shine too. I can barely even hold them all. I've actually gathered all of our Charizard cards here, and I think I may have been right about that bias. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Charizards, so very cool, but very biased. But anyways, back to the box they go, probably never to be opened up ever again. Except, of course, when I have to film some intro and outro shots for them, but that's besides the point. Moving on, goodbye. Alright, so on to our next package. And here it is, our Fusion Strike booster box. And right away, I gotta say, the packaging this thing came in is really cool. Sort of like this bubble wrap capsule or treasure chest kind of thing. But anyways, back to the box itself. And honestly, first impressions, it actually looks pretty legit. But I can tell it's definitely not. And to make that easier for you guys to see, I've actually got a real booster box of Scarlet and Violet here, so side by side, some things definitely look a little bit different. Right off the bat, this fake box is actually smaller than the real one, but I guess that's because the booster packs also appear to be arranged in the wrong way. You can see here, normally the packs should face the front of the box, not the side. But usually the biggest giveaway is the Pokeball logos on the shrink wrap. Not a lot of fake boxes actually even have these at all, which is impressive for this one, but you can see right here, they look good at first, though they're clearly off. On the fake box, they're oddly small and low quality, but if you look on the real one, they're much bigger, and they're not almost peeling off like they are on the fake. And actually, I didn't even notice at first, but here's our real box, right? As you can see, if we turn the box around, the Pokeball logos wrap all the way around, on all sides of the box. But then, on our fake box, it's literally only on the front. Anywhere else, it's completely missing. I guess that's just to fool you at first glance, but it literally just stops and then does not continue, so that is pretty strange. The top is also just solid paper, there's nothing to fold, so this will be interesting to open. But anyways, in terms of design, it definitely fooled me at first glance. They've copied it more or less one-to-one, so if you didn't know what you were looking at, I mean, I could see some poor person paying $150 for this, thinking that it's real. On the back, styles combined with new strategy. I'm not going to read the rest though, so let's go ahead and crack this thing open to see just how bad or good, I don't know, the cards are. So here's our box, all open, and just as expected, that thing is gross to fold. I feel like I'm forcing it, but I guess that's the way it's gonna have to be. And just for reference, here's how a real box is supposed to look opened. Definitely a lot less scuffed. But let's go ahead and grab 4 booster packs out of here. So these look like 4 different artworks. And okay, so we got a Bolthound, Gengar, another Bolthound, Mew. It looks like these are all in super random order. And okay, here's the one we need, a Genesect, so we'll put this extra Bolthound back. And I mean, look at this, they're all so random. Backwards, forwards, upside down, all facing different directions. That is so weird. I do actually have some real Fusion Strike booster packs here. These are definitely real ones that I opened, and as you can see, these fake ones are clearly off. This one is way too shiny. But flipping it around as well, I mean, the back is just completely different. This is the real one, and this is the fake one. The real one, of course, has all kind of writings, logos, and whatnot. The fake one just has none of that. So I mean, in terms of the booster pack, there's some dead giveaways here. But now, let's go ahead and see what's inside, and wow, this is not at all like a real pack. Can you see that glue? Usually when you open a pack, it just rips open pretty clean, kind of like butter, but this is tough. Really thick for a booster pack, not at all satisfying. And what? It seems like we got backs on both sides? Not sure where to start then, but it looks like we got a holographic here. Right off the bat, I'm not too sure if you guys can tell on camera, but these are super glossy. You can even feel the gloss too. Normally, Pokemon cards are a lot more matte. The backs as well, super glossy. But also, looks like we got some holo bleed here, which is more like a reverse holo than a holo. I guess the whole thing was just printed on one single sheet of really glossy paper. Anyways, we'll keep going through these, see what else we can pull, and yeah, it seems all of them are the same, super glossy. You can see it just reflects so much light. And the fonts are also completely wrong as well. And what is that? Do you guys see that? Some kind of weird yellow circle? Not sure what that is. And wow, so that's it? Really? I guess our rare card was just that Landorus? Not even an ultra rare? I'm kind of disappointed. Come on, fake Pokemon cards. You have to give us something better on this next one. And, oh, same thing. This is so strange to open. Not at all like the real thing. And, okay, another backwards holo, so I guess all our cards are going to be flipped over like this? But same story here. These fake cards are so glossy. But we'll move on to the next one, I guess, and wait a minute. I'm not crazy, am I? No, definitely not. Why is the wrapper randomly on the other side of this pack? What is going on here? That is so strange. But alright, I guess we'll open up a pack from the wrong side. And that wasn't me, was it? I don't think I did that, but this better not be our rare. So let's see, another Landorus? Are you kidding me? Are we doubling up on fake Pokemon cards now? And then just a bunch of random commons, but man, I can't get over how glossy these cards are. It's so strange to see. And so thin too. It's like this is printed on a single sheet of paper. I mean, like I said before, but it's just so thin. Not at all as thick as a normal card. But okay, we'll move on to that Genesect pack now. And this one as well, same damage. Not sure what's up with that. And oh, okay, that's what I like to see. We do have some kind of sparkle there. I'm not sure exactly how to do this without spoiling it, though. Yeah, I don't want to be flipping over every single card, so you know what? It's a Chandelure VMAX. Actually, this card looks very familiar. I think we'll have to go ahead and compare that in a second, but let's see, what else do we have in this pack? Wait, is that a rare? Nice, 2 rares in one pack, that's not too bad. And oh, 3 rares, there are as well. But alright, here's our hit, Chandelure VMAX. And you know what, I'm curious. Alright, so here's the Chandelure VMAX we just pulled, and here's the one that I got from the 100 VMAX cards I ordered. And you know what, they look pretty much identical, but they also feel ever so slightly different. This one, you could definitely feel it's actually a decent amount thicker, but this one just bends so easily. But besides that, I mean, they're pretty much the same card. Exact same border, same font. They look pretty much the same. But do we keep going, guys? See if we can pull anything crazy? So I think I'll go ahead and open the rest of these. I have a sneaking suspicion a lot of these might just be regular holos though, so I'll probably just show you guys the highlights. And yeah, this one, just a regular holo Swampert. And then, of course, just a bunch of extra junk. We did get an extra rare though, so I guess there's that, but anyways, it seems like with these booster boxes, you're paying more for the experience than the actual cards. Essentially, you're paying for the packaging because the cards inside are nothing special. I mean, these are almost worse quality than our 100 VMAX cards, and I think we'll get much better value out of that. That is, if you want to call it value. At the end of the day, they're all still worth the same, $0. So guys, take a look at this. I've just opened up another booster pack, another one with just a holo in it. I'm not too sure what's up with that. At this point, I've opened at least 10 to 15 packs, and I've literally just got that one Chandelure, so in other words, not too great. But anyways, take a look at this Mantine card. Do you guys see that in the top right corner, next to the HP? What is that? Some kind of weird bug? I have no idea what that is or what it's doing there, but I hope to never see that again. Guys, do you see something shiny there? I think I see something shiny. No way. Did we just double up on fake Chandelure VMAXs? Even for a fake box, that is so not fair. There's nothing else in the pack either? So we got 2 Chandelure VMAXs, are you kidding me? But here we are. I'm on the last 2 booster packs of 36, and what did we get so far? 2 Chandelure VMAXs. That is not great to say the least. Let's see. Ooh, wow, I never thought I'd get excited over a green VMAX, let alone a fake one. Wow, so I guess we can get lucky. But let's see, what else is in this pack? Yep, don't know what I expected besides a bunch of random fake cards, but you know what? I take back what I said earlier. I am now a Greedent fan. We'll take it, sure, why not? And now, we're officially on the last pack. Do you guys believe in last pack magic? Can we get another VMAX? Or are we kidding? Probably not. But I'll be honest, guys. I think I saw something shiny. No way. Is that 2 Greedent VMAXs? Are you kidding me? Back to back? Nope, I'm done. This is where you belong. I hope I never see another Greedent card ever again. So that was a fake booster box of Pokemon cards, but now it just looks like a bunch of empty wrappers. But wow, that was a lot worse than I expected. You don't understand, guys. I knew I was getting scammed, and yet somehow I still feel scammed. How is that even possible? Also, you may notice that I've got only one greeting card here. The other one had a bit of an accident. But anyways, finally, what I've been looking forward to most is this last package, so I actually can't wait. Let's go ahead and get right into this. These were not 50 cents each, but rather $5, which is actually the amount you'd pay for some really nice real cards. But inside is more packaging, so let's go ahead and tear open all this bubble wrap. Okay, so it looks like all 3 of these were stuffed inside one single top loader, which is not ideal, but I guess it could be a lot worse. I'll go ahead and reveal one at a time. These 2 English back cards should be our Moonbreons, and this Japanese back card is of course our Japanese Lillie. So, we'll go ahead and start with this one here. And okay, first impressions, this card is actually crazy sparkly. Forgive me for not spending $600 on a real Moonbreon, but I do have this real Alt Art Ice Rider Calyrex here, and as you can see, it's not nearly as sparkly. Although I have to say, I kind of like it. The sparkle is definitely a bit overwhelming, but it's also pretty cool. Also, I didn't notice at first, but this card actually has texture as well. It's a little hard to see, especially on camera, and it's not nearly as pronounced as a real card, but it's definitely there, and that is pretty cool. I didn't know they even did this at all. It's almost a bit scary. I've never seen a fake card with texture before. So let's go ahead and put this guy in the back and take a look at our second Umbreon VMAX. And this one? Alright, I gotta say, I think I prefer this one. This one's not fooling anyone. This type of holo pattern does not exist on real Pokemon cards, but I really like it. It actually reminds me a bit of the broken glass holo pattern that's sometimes used on some other exclusive holo cards. Everything else about it though is pretty much the same, so now let's move on to our final card. I know it seems to be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I actually love the Sun and Moon games. And I thought Lillie in them was great, but definitely not great enough to spend $10,000 on, so now let's see what we can get for 5. Okay, so just like the Umbreon card, this one is also super sparkly. And it's also got a little bit of that same texture. I have to say though, I'm really surprised by the quality of these 3 cards. They're all super good. But in terms of this Lillie, what more do you want me to say? It's a nice card, right? Oh, and by the way, that was no exaggeration earlier. The real version of this card literally goes for upwards of $10,000. That's just insane to me. So I'll take it. Let me know what you guys think about this card down in the comment section down below. And let me know, what was your favorite card that we pulled today? Is it this Lillie? Maybe one of the Umbreons? Or maybe one of the 100 VMAX cards that we got? Let me know. Personally, I think I gotta go with this Lillie. Certainly, it wasn't one of the greeting cards, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you want to learn exactly how to tell if your Pokemon cards are fake, then I'll have a video up very shortly. And without further ado, stay tuned for the next episode.